Remember 5 weeks ago we planted the seed tray. These little guys have been sitting on the front deck and are now ready to be transplanted. The important thing with these is make sure the seed tray dries out before we do our transplant. We're going to transplant our tomatoes into pots. And remember, it's best just 1 tomato per container. So we'll fill a few of our pots up with a good potting mix. When separating the tomatoes, it's best to use a knife or a sharp object. Because the seed trays are dry, the soil falls easily off the roots. Unlike other seedlings, the tomato seedlings like to be planted deep in the soil. And don't forget to write a label of what tomato it is. We haven't written the date on these labels. We can see as they grow. The reason we've done it in the seed tray to make sure that all of our seeds are viable. Now that we've pricked out our seedlings, they've come out of a dry seed tray, so it's really important we give them a good water. We're going to put this container in a warm shelter position, and when they're roughly about this size, they're ready to plant out in the garden. For us, we're going to plant ours out at Labour weekend, but it depends on your climate. If you want to put your tomatoes in earlier, there are 3 important points to remember. First, put the stake in the ground before you plant your tomato. Secondly, give them a good dosage of calcium. And finally, plant them deeper than they are in the pot. In this case, I'd plant my tomato at least this deep in the ground. This area below will all turn into roots and will make it a much stronger tomato.